Returning to the youthful days of high school students, director Robert Rodriguez draws us into a story filled with suspicion and suspense. The Faculty, 1998, revolves around a group of rebellious misfits who find themselves facing an invisible threat coming from their own teachers. As horrifying truths slowly come to light, the journey of building trust among friends and foes becomes increasingly blurred. Confronted with an anonymous danger, the line between ally and enemy begins to vanish. Though the school horror genre may feel outdated, Rodriguez manages to reimagine it with a unique perspective on bleak youth and a thrilling battle against alien invaders. This review contains plot details. Come back later if you want the full, unspoiled experience. Set in Harrington High School in Texas, the film opens on the football field, the very heart of American student culture. We are introduced to Coach, played by Robert Patrick, best known for his iconic role as the T-1000 in Terminator 2, Judgment Day, 1991. The pivotal turning point of the story begins when, after a heated football practice, the angry coach encounters a strange phenomenon. Someone approaches him, and this signals that he is the first to be infected by an alien parasite. The film then shifts to Principal Valerie Drake, played by Bebe Neuwirth, who is preparing to leave school late in the evening. What follows is a tense chase sequence that shocks the audience. The principal is attacked and hunted down by none other than Coach himself. The scene delivers a chilling atmosphere reminiscent of the Scream series, combined with the cold, relentless menace of the T-1000 from Terminator 2. The Faculty was written by Kevin Williamson, the screenwriter behind Scream 1 and 2. This shocking opening makes it clear that anyone in the story could become a victim of alien infection. Soon, Coach and other key faculty members at the school are taken over, paving the way for the parasites to spread among the students and townsfolk. The aliens' intelligence lies in their strategy. They target the school's leaders first. Once the authority figures are under control, manipulating the remaining students becomes far easier. After the opening, the film quickly shifts focus to introduce its 6 central characters. First is Casey, played by Elijah Wood, a clumsy, introverted boy who, in dangerous situations, reveals surprising courage and decisiveness. One day, Casey stumbles upon a strange, beam-like specimen on the football field. He takes it to Mr. Furlong, who, through a small experiment, discovers that the organism reacts to water and comes to life. As the school's resident misfit, Casey is the first to notice unsettling abnormalities around campus. He begins to suspect that the teachers have been infected, serving as hosts for an alien parasite. Casey eventually teams up with Delilah, Jordana Brewster, the sharp-tongued and beautiful editor-in-chief of the school newspaper, known for her arrogance and habit of mocking others. Initially skeptical, Delilah agrees to investigate with Casey after he shares his suspicions. Their risky plan leads them to sneak into the teachers' lounge, where they witness the coach and Mrs. Olson engaging in disturbing behavior. In a shocking moment, they discover that Ms. Harper, the school nurse, has been horribly transformed by the parasite. This revelation confirms Casey's fears and sets the stage for him to gather a group of students determined to uncover the truth behind the alien invasion. Another central character is Stan, Delilah's boyfriend. Together they represent the school's popular crowd. She is the newspaper editor, and he as the football team's star quarterback. Stan, played by Sean Hatosi, initially embodies the classic all-American athlete. However, he soon reveals a desire to step away from sports, determined to prove his intellectual abilities and define himself beyond football. In contrast, Delilah remains the archetype of the proud, status-obsessed high school queen. Their differing values highlight a familiar clash within American teen culture: popularity versus personal growth. Stan's best friend is Gabe, played by R&B star Usher Raymond. Although his role is minor, Usher's appearance added significant appeal for late 90s audiences, giving the film extra star power at the time. As the alien infection spreads, both Stan and Delilah inevitably find themselves drawn into the group fighting back against the invasion. Another key character is Zeke, portrayed by Josh Hartnett. A rebellious outcast dismissed by teachers and peers alike, Zeke exudes laziness and arrogance on the surface. Yet beneath this facade, he is highly intelligent, especially in chemistry, so much so that he manufactures his own synthetic drugs to sell to classmates. His character stands out further through his complicated dynamic with literature teacher Elizabeth Burke by Famke Janssen. Struggling between her strict, restrained exterior and her attraction to Zeke's reckless charisma, their relationship becomes both tense and intriguing. Later in the story, Zeke's homemade stimulant unexpectedly proves to be the weapon capable of killing the alien parasites. Meanwhile, Ms. Burke herself undergoes a terrifying transformation, from a timid, soft-spoken teacher into a powerful, seductive, and horrifying host. Famke Janssen's performance also evokes familiarity for viewers, as she would go on to play Lenore, the wife of Brian Mills, in the action-packed Taken series. The last two members of the group are Stokely, Clea Duvall, and Mary Beth, Laura Harris. Mary Beth is the new transfer student, a friendly blonde girl eager to make friends and fit in. In her first attempt to connect, she approaches Stokely, a gothic outsider whose dark, moody style reflects a romantic but eerie subculture. Often isolated by her classmates, Stokely is even rumored to be a lesbian, though this distant, defensive exterior is merely a shield to keep people away. Stokely is also an avid reader of sci-fi novels, and later, she becomes the one who offers many strategies for combating the alien parasites. Over time, she forms a bond with Stan, gradually opening her heart and finding a sense of healing for her loneliness. By the film's conclusion, Stokely undergoes a symbolic transformation. She sheds her dark clothing and reveals a more open, brighter side of herself, starting a relationship with Stan as a hopeful step toward personal growth. As the entire school begins to fall under the control of the alien parasites, the group of students, each with very different personalities, must unite to fight back. The screenwriters invested significant thought into crafting a story that feels as logical and coherent as possible. Teachers and students who become infected share disturbing traits: cold, piercing stares, expressionless faces, and a constant habit of drinking water, since the alien species is inherently aquatic. The faculty brings together a youthful, energetic cast that pulls the audience into a tense, breathless struggle against an extraterrestrial force slowly consuming their high school. The film's twist ending is designed to leave viewers stunned, while its narrative arc ensures that the characters grow and evolve in strikingly different ways. The 6 teenagers, unlikely allies at the start, ultimately come to embody archetypal versions of postmodern adolescence. Together, they join forces to save the world. Each character is given clear development and serves a strong narrative purpose, making the ensemble both compelling and memorable. The faculty delivers a blend of horror and dark humor, infused with strange, unsettling elements. Under the direction of Robert Rodriguez, the familiar high school setting transforms into a chilling, suspenseful adventure that still feels fresh, even upon rewatch. The film carries layers of metaphor, evil lurking beneath perfect facades, and the way youth is often forced to grow up when faced with extraordinary circumstances. It also reflects the anxieties of American teenagers being absorbed and homogenized by society. Mary Beth's line,
"At the end of these stories, Stokely, how does Invasion of the Body Snatchers turn out?"
works as a clever nod to and parody of traditional sci-fi horror tropes. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you again in the next one.